So what do you think of this question? So, tell me about yourself. If it annoys you a little, you're not alone. It's an autopilot question, and the answer is often, oh, I don't know, work, friends, family, which usually leads the conversation nowhere. But the problem isn't actually the question itself, it's that we treat it like we have to answer it with a bullet point list about our life. But what if we instead told a story? Research from Northwestern University shows that stories can actually heighten the impact of facts. In other words, when you share a story about yourself, people are way more likely to remember you and what you said than if you just give them that bullet point list. Stories give people something to connect with or relate to, and it makes it much easier for them to ask follow-up questions. And this works both in social and professional situations. Many experts even recommend it for job interviews. So here's what I suggest. First, tailor your story to the context. If you're interviewing for a teaching job, don't just say, I've been a teacher for X amount of years. Instead, tell the story of how you fell in love with teaching. And if you're in a social setting, don't just list your hobbies. Tell a story about something in your life that you love talking about. Just keep in mind that people usually expect a short answer to that question, so keep your story brief unless they show a genuine interest in hearing more, of course. And if you're not already great at telling stories off the top of your head, you just have to practice. Start by thinking of 2 to 3 short stories about yourself or your life and memorize those. When you get used to telling them, think of a couple more. In no time, you'll have a big arsenal of stories ready to go. Want to practice right now? Tell me about yourself in the comments.